Hey guys, Tom Olson here with Good Karma Brands. The reason I'm here today is I wanted to talk a little bit about referrals and having your own depth chart of potential teammates to think who that next great GKB teammate could be. And really, what it kind of comes down to is being an ambassador for GKB when you are out and about in the community. And I think back to my training when I started as a full-time teammate back in November of 2012, and one of the real quotes that stuck out to me was, I believe that the next person I meet should be a fan, partner, or teammate. And I really kind of took that to heart in my training, and from the start I knew right away that I was having such a great experience with GKB that I wanted others in my network to be able to experience that as well. So what I kind of started to do is really just start building an internal depth chart of people that I knew I had great connections with, that I thought would be great cultural fits to the company. And basically kind of what I did is I went through my immediate list of friends that I thought could be a potential fit, and literally wrote all of them down, and then simply just kind of checked in with them. And I would just reach out and say, hey, I'm at this new company, this is what we do, and I've been having such a blast so far, and I think it could potentially be a fit for you if you are even considering a new opportunity. And I wasn't looking for people that were just looking for jobs. I think it's really important when you're thinking about recruiting to think of those people who are great cultural fits for the company, but that are also successful in their current roles. Because you want someone that has, worked their way up already, or at least has shown that they're making progress, in the company that they're in. So typically what I would do is, I would just, hey, why don't we, grab a coffee or grab a lunch or grab a drink or whatever, and, just sit down and explain a little bit more about first my position and how I got into GKB, and then just explain our different divisions, because as we know, GKB is so, diverse in terms of what we have to offer. And then, I would just sit down and ask them questions, if they're happy with their current roles, how they're doing, where they see their future at that job, because I think that's a really important question to ask, because what I found is a lot of people that I was meeting with in my network, enjoyed their job, they were doing really well at it, but they just didn't see that next step. Maybe they felt that they already had peaked at that company, and that's a really tough place to be in mentally. And I know so far in the 5 years that I've been with GKB, I have absolutely never had that mentality, because I always am looking up and know that there could be a potential next step if you put in the work. So that's a real quick start. Looking at your friends list, who you have those connections with. Oftentimes I'll also go to LinkedIn and just kind of run through my list. I like to go through and literally run through my LinkedIn about once every quarter or so, just to kind of see, hey, where are some movers and shakers? Hey, who's advanced into a new role, or who might be looking for a new role, and just kind of, again, just jotting down names, continuing to build that depth chart of people who could be potentials. And then again, just simply sending them a message and saying, hey, would you like to meet up, and just kind of introduce our company a little bit, and just kind of see what you've been doing at your current company. The other thing, like we said, the next person you meet, when I'm in the community, I always am constantly recruiting. I always have GKB on my mind, because that's how passionate I am about it. So whether that's I'm out at a networking event, I'm meeting a friend out at a local bar or something like that, you never know throughout the night who you're going to meet. And I've had such good luck just starting those conversations with people with using an elevator speech, And it's been awesome to see, some of those success stories of people that have eventually started with the company that were my referrals now succeed at a high level within GKB, and that, to me, that's the most rewarding thing for me, because I'm a person that really enjoys seeing people grow in their careers, and especially to see someone that I personally referred into the company, really just makes me feel happy, and glad that I took that time to refer to them over to GKB. As we know, as we continue to grow as a company, we're going to absolutely need great teammates to fill roles and to continue to grow. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes and just kind of give a little bit about my backstory and how I feel I've been successful referring teammates into the company. And hopefully if more people can really kind of take that mindset of who is that next person you can meet, and could they potentially be a partner, fan, or teammate, I think it would really help the company continue to grow.